This one's going to be on Periscope. It is a command line tool to download subtitles for a given video file that you give it. So I'm giving you an example here. I want to use Machete as our example. So we have this AVI file, and what we're going to do is just type in Periscope, and you give it the language if you want it to a certain language, so -L. And then you speak English, you type in EN, right? And then you type in the file name here, which is Machete AVI here, right? And you hit enter. And basically what it's going to do is go out into either Open Subtitles or some other websites that it supports, right? And it'll grab it. And then you can see that it downloads one subtitle and it downloads that SRT file here. So now if we list out our files again, they have our SRT file here, and you can do like a less and an SRT file here, and you can see these are the subtitles in English, right? If you want another language or something, you can, let's remove this SRT file first, and let's do that again, but in let's say in I don't know, in French or something, so FR for French. And it will do the same thing, but this time it'll grab the French version, right? You can see it says French here, whatever, FR. So now that you have this, you can actually do less SR, and it should be in French here, right? Blah blah blah. I can't read that, but there you go. And then you can open the video and it will play it with your subtitles. I don't want to do that because YouTube has this copyright ID shit going on. So I'll skip that part. But that's how you do that. Other things you can do is here, Periscope-H here. Obviously, the one that we just did was the language here. And if you know your language code, all you do is type that in. Otherwise, you can actually make it by default. You can go into your configs Periscope here, right? So let's do that. We're going to go into our config folder here. So go to your config Periscope folder, and if you list it out, you should have this config file here. And if you wanted to set a default language or something, you can go, let's open it with nano or something, right? And in here, in the language equals part here, all you gotta do is type in your language code, like EN. If you speak Spanish, I think it's ES, and French is FR. So you get the idea. So you type in EN here, right? And then you type in, what was that? Control O to write it, push enter, and then Control X to exit. And there you go. That is it. You save the changes. So now when you do this, you don't have to type in, the -L anymore like we did before. So what we did before was you had to do a -L every time. But now all you gotta do is, let's remove this one first. This one, remove the French files here. So we only have, we don't have any subtitles, right? So all you gotta do is type in just Periscope now, if I spell it right. Periscope, there you go. And you just type in the file name, and automatically it's gonna use English as the default now because we already set it in the configuration files. So you see it automatically go out there, and it knows that you want the English one only, and you see it downloads the EN version, right, the English version. And there you go, that's how you get that. And you can do less SRT, and you see this is the English one, right, from opensubtitles.org. They actually have a few other sites that it supports. Let me show you the website here. It tells you, these are also where it pulls it from. Like Open Subtitles, of course, subtitle sources, subscenes, Subtitulos, whatever it is. And you can install this, what is it? Depends where what package manager you use, but they have one for Ubuntu's, and they have one in the AUR. But if you're on another distribution that does not have the packages, you can always use the Python pip program that I showed you last time. So you can do like pip search, what's it called? Periscope. Scope, there you go. And you can install it from using just Python, and you see it has Periscope here, and you can install it from there. If you don't know how to use pip, I'll post you a video in the description and you can install it that way. Anywho, that's how you get subtitles real easy from the command line. I got really tired of, I think I was watching, I think the Wolverine, and they were speaking Japanese, and I was like, what the hell, dude? So I used this program and then it grabbed the subtitles, and then I started watching it again. So that's how you get subtitles from the command line, right? That's it for this one.